How does the bike feel?
It's nice.
I just booked it a couple of days back. I'm just waiting for it actually.
First 1,000 kilometers, it's bit hard.
Okay.
I mean, engine was rough, but just now I got it serviced.
Okay. So what does the service cost actually? This is a new one?
Yeah.
When did you buy this?
It's almost 1 week.
It's not in India yet, no?
No, it is already on sales.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, I've been waiting for this since a long time. How is it?
It's beautiful. On the off-road it shines.
Hi everyone. So after the last Chikmagalur ride, I had completed around 1,000 kilometers. So it was time for the first service. I've not recorded much about the service, but yes. What I did is I gave them a call on Monday and they asked me to drop the bike on Tuesday. So it took almost like a complete day for their service. What I understand is they have changed the oil, they have gone through all the complete bike, and also he told he has checked all the suspensions and things and chain, everything, and it looked good. So what I understand is they have also updated the software of the bike. So when they update the software, they get to know exactly at what kilometer, at what RPM, and at which gear I was riding the bike. So they have almost like all this data on their database now. So based on that, I think the engine was retuned or the sensors were recalibrated for my way of riding. This is what I understood. I'm not sure if it is true, but yeah, this is what I was conveyed. And there was a couple of scenarios where I had knocked the engine off when inside the city during the city ride. So he was aware of that, and he pointed out that yeah, you need to get used to riding in the city. So the city, when I was riding inside the city, the temperature of the engine was hitting above 100. So once it is around 105 or something, the radiator fan kicks in, and due to this there is a heat blast, especially to the lower part of my leg, the ankle and the knee, from the knee to the ankle. So that's what he asked me to try to maintain the gears between second and third during my city rides. So I'm trying the same now, but yeah, it helps. I know many will have this question, how much did it cost for the service? Watch till the end of this video to know this info.
Hi, good evening. So I've collected my bike after service. The bike feels much smoother now, and obviously the gear ratio has all changed, the way it handles. The gear feels pretty smooth, and the engine is also revving very good. So the service is pretty good, and the bike has become more smoother, and I feel the difference. So for now the engine is doing very good, and the clutch has become very smooth. Let's see how it goes. And next service is at 10,000 kilometers.
After the service, what I did is I took the bike out for a ride to Davangere. That is around 250 kilometers one way. So in a day we completed around 500 kilometers with a bit of off-roading. You can watch the video after this. So now I'll post that video so you can have a look. after Chikmagalur ride, I went to Horsley Hills with some of my friends again. So this ride is around 150 kilometers towards Kolar or towards and it is basically in Andhra Pradesh. So it was a nice ride, but there were too many speed breakers on the road. So I didn't enjoy the ride much, but the climb was good. There were around 5 or 6 hairpin bends, and we did a small portion of off-roading. I didn't take my GoPro during that ride. So these are the videos I had recorded on my mobile, and I'll share the pics also. It was a beautiful place. It is called the Sunrise Point in Horsley Hills. So if you're free, you can go and visit it. For the sunrise, I think it'll look good, but apart from that, there was nothing much, but it was a very good ride to the top. So we enjoyed the ride, and yeah. After the service, the difference what I found is the clutch was smoother, the gear shift was smoother, and engine was kind of smoothed out, and it was performing well. So it was good. So service was good. So coming back to the cost of the service was around 4,800 rupees and odd. So major chunk was the oil and the oil filter, which came up to around 2K, and the general service, I think it came up to somewhere around 1,700 or so, and 600 rupees was towards the software upgrade what they did, and retuning the bike, and miscellaneous rest of the things. So 250 rupees for wash and things. So the total bill was around 4,800. It should be okay, because my Royal Enfield, when I leave it for a service, I get a bill around 2,500 per service, because 1,500 is oil change for a Royal Enfield. But I think the next service interval is around 10,000 kilometers, so it looks good. So I would expect the next service to be double this cost, so it may be somewhere around 8K mark, because again the oil filters will change, and rest of there are multiple other things that will change for a 10K service. But for every 10,000 spending around 8K, I think still it is okay for a bike of this genre. You posted on my upcoming rides, and also what you can do is subscribe and like this video. That helps me a lot, and ring the bell so that you can get the notifications whenever I post a new video.